Anyway, hey guys, we're being totally reckless tonight doing our thing. Just got a call. It's 10 o'clock at night. I got a call from an officer. He called me. He said that there's a girl. She left treatment yesterday and she went and got a bottle today and she's been drinking, and all the officers are up there waiting with her, and she wants more help. She wants to go back to treatment. So it's 10 o'clock at night right now. We're picking her up from the police station and we are taking her back to treatment. How awesome is that? What do you guys think?
It's awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Super awesome.
Yep, so I'm gonna try to get some footage of the whole thing as much as I can for our protection and for hers. Also, I'm gonna try to see if I can ask her some questions, like why she left in the first place and why she's ready to go back to treatment. So let's see what we can do. All right, we're pulling up to the police station. We're gonna see what we can't find out. Oh, we're backing in nice. Right, we're ready to go. Awesome. Hey guys, check it out. So I got Brianna here, and we are so proud of her. We just arrived at the treatment center for her to go in. Would you mind telling people like why you left in the first place, and like what made you want to come back?
So I've been an ongoing alcoholic for about 1.5 years, and when I arrived here just the other day, I ended up leaving because I was afraid. I was scared. I was scared of commitment, everything like that. Today, all I thought about were my boys, my kids, myself, everything, my family. And I was homeless in Pryor, and I called Pryor PD, and they reached out back to the Reckless Saints. And what I needed was, I needed help. Couldn't do it on my own. You can't do it on your own. Anybody that tells you that is lying. You cannot do it on your own. So I'm here today.
So proud of you.
And I'm gonna work this program. I'm gonna do everything I can, get sober, stay sober, and have my kids back.
That's so awesome. What would you say to anybody that like is thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody on the edge of wanting to help, you know what I mean? Like what would you say to them?
Call the Reckless Saints if you need help. If you're on that edge, take the help that you can get. And I'm serious about that because I refused the help for months and months, and I want to do this. So if you are on that edge of wanting everything to end, addiction, everything like that, please call the Reckless Saints because they were here for me when no one else was.
Right, and wasn't that like, it happened so fast. I got a phone call, the officer that you talked to, and we showed up.
My choice was, it's either get the help, stay in rehab, get sober, stay sober, or I was gonna end up somewhere dead in a ditch. So if you need that help, reach out. Reach out to anybody, especially to the Reckless Saints, because I did, and it was the best choice that I ever made.
And guys, our phone number is 918-864-2719, 24/7. If you get the answer machine, leave a message. That's what it's there for. And we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Don't lose hope. We're here to help. I was in addiction too myself. I told you that.
Yep.
I graduated the same program she's about to enter. And it's a life changer. I promise you it's worth it. And I promise you your life's never going to be the same.
When this guy showed up to the Saints, like to join the team again and work with us, I've met him a few times, but he's been such a blessing to me personally, as well as within the workplace. And if he hadn't gone through all that, I don't know Vinny.
Right. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hi, Amber.
Hey.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up.
Hey!
Yeah. All right.
All the addicted have to do is reach out to us with a phone call. That's it. That's like, it's a 2-minute interview. And if they want help for their addiction, we will absolutely move whatever obstacle, man, heaven and earth, to get that person into treatment at no cost to them or their family. Then we figure out how to transport them at no cost to them. And then once we figure out how to transport them, then we go walk them through the doors of the treatment center personally, you know, so they're never alone for 1 minute. And then once they're in treatment, we make sure they have everything they need. And we come back once or twice a month to like encourage them, walk through that valley with them, man, because like, you know, treatment's hard. It's like the hardest thing I've ever done, man. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah, but without that sacrifice, we wouldn't know freedom.
That's a good point. And trying to keep that in front of them. And I told Dustin that, man. I tell everyone that. He quoted that in the video too, but it made me cry. I was like, dude, I would, like, because he kept asking me if the program worked. I was like, brother, I would walk it for you if I could. Like, if I could walk it for you, I would absolutely do it because I know it works. Like, I know what it's given me.
And I remember the day you told me that, the very first day I was considering treatment. Man, I thought you were so full. I was like, yeah, I bet you would. I bet you would do it for me. Uh-huh. And man, I tell you right now, if I could walk it out for you, I would too, because the reward is so great. You can't put a price on freedom. Freedom's not free, and you're gonna have to make sacrifices to obtain it. So,
which we tell them straight up. Like we're open and honest from the go.
yeah.
Like a lot of people try to lie to get someone into treatment or something, but no, it's gonna be the great experience, you know.
Yeah.
And
I don't tell them that.
No, Reckless will tell them straight up because I can't help you if you don't know you need help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm only going after proven methods. People ask me that all the time. Why don't you use 30-day programs or 60-day programs? Like, because they don't work. The statistics are like haunting, or I don't know why anybody uses them. And so when we're running a 70 to 80% success rate, and it's just when I'm opening up front with them, I was like, it's going to be a year. It's going to be a year of your life, man. People they send people to college for 4 years all the time.
Yeah.
Right? To prepare for your life. Or the military for 4 years. Like, why did I take a year? And they're like, well, I don't want to lose a year of my life in treatment. It's like, how long have you been addicted?
Yeah.
The last guy we talked to was like 8. Like this morning, he was 8 years.
Yeah.
You've been on the pipe for 8 years. Like, you've lost 8 years of your life right now. You're about to lose another. It'd be 9 years, you know? And that's the biggest thing, is like keeping that in their forefront. And then so he said, it's not going to be too hard, is it? And I was like, it's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. That's straight up, like, he goes, well, you did it. I was like, that's true. Yeah. I was like, and it was, I mean, like, I would have left if I could. I had like prison sentence hanging over my head. So it was like,
Yeah. There was no backing out.
I told him straight up. He's like, I said, I'll try to get you court ordered. I'll talk to the judge. You would try to get me court ordered that? And he starts flipping out on me. I was like, brother, I'd chain you to the front door if they would let me.
Yeah.
Like, I know it works.
Yeah. And it's
but
worth
they won't. So here's a court order to get your butt to treatment, you know?
What I always tell them is, look, it's not going to be fun and it's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. And you're going to meet like lifelong friends, and just the network of people we met going through that whole experience is just priceless.
I think it's the only way Reckless exists now.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the network of people that we met through that experience, I mean,
no, because we
wouldn't know where to begin.
No, and we have a network of however many treatment centers that most of them we were in the program with them, or they graduated with me or whatever. Now they have
run
a heart. Yeah, they run these centers.
Yeah.
So that's the key to no waiting. There's no waiting lists, man. If you call Reckless and you want help and you want to get in treatment, the state of Oklahoma, I think, and Missouri have like a 2,600 person waiting list.
Wow.
So let's say I want to get sober today. I gotta wait 8 months to get into treatment. Like, if I what?
Be dead in 8
Exactly,
days.
man. Like, that's what makes Reckless wildly successful, is like the ability to evaluate and then have somewhere to put the addicted that do want help. I mean, that's the only thing that no one else can do or is doing. And I mean, you gotta think like people like Reverend Todd Sloggett and HMA, Holiness Missions to America out of Tulsa, and David Lamb in Kentucky, Revival Tabernacle. They've been doing it for years, but they didn't have the network that we have. They've been doing it in towns.
Yeah, they're closing, doing the best they could.
Oh man, they were like the pioneers of what we do. I mean, there's like stories like Sloggett would go into, and this is crazy stuff. Sloggett would go down in like downtown. Someone donated him a building or something, and he just put 4 addicted people in it because no one was doing treatment the right way. So he just wrote his own manual, him and Lamb, man, like it's just crazy, and started throwing people into this treatment center. And one was like a gang member, and he left the center because of like an argument he had with someone, and so the Reverend Todd felt like, he felt called to go after him. And so he drives in the middle of downtown Tulsa. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And this is such a crazy story. And he like jumps out because he thinks he sees the guy. And it was some of that gang, I guess, or a different gang. And they it was 3 in the morning. And so they like beat Todd up and put a gun to his head. And they were going to kill him because they were like, what in the world? Or like, they were going to steal his car, and just like smoke this dude, And true story, man. One of the guys there, wasn't even the guy that Todd originally went after. Another one of the gang members, he goes, hang on, what's your name? And so Todd's got a gun to like his head, and he's like beat up, and he's like, I'm Reverend Sloggett or whatever, Reverend Todd or whatever. And the guy goes, hey man, don't kill him. He's like, he's got a soup kitchen downtown. He's like, he fed me and my sister like for like a few years whenever my mom took off on us. The guy goes, okay, puts the gun up. Todd gets back, like they give him his keys back, and like he just like drives off.
Come back, let us know the next time you come into town, though, like so we can be ready for you.
You hear stories like that from Sloggett, like, and I'm not talking from Sloggett. You hear from people, you know what I mean? And it's like, holy crow, man. He was doing it without any resources, without any like, He's a true wild man of the
He's like
gospel.
the what's his name? Did the cross and switchblades.
Oh, he's David Wilkerson. I call him the modern day David Wilkerson. I told you that, bro.
Yeah.
I call him the modern day
they
David
do
Wilkerson.
look
Yeah.
similar.
He looks identical to him. Dude, it's crazy. Like and they're both like 9 foot tall.
At the end of the day, the only thing that matters in life is people. There's like, there's things and like everything you can see, but there's just people. The only thing in animals, I guess, you can interact with. But like,
And animals. We love animals.
Like the first few months I was there in treatment, I thought to myself, man, okay, it's actually kind of an embarrassing story. I'm going to tell you guys because I like you. So I showed up to treatment, right? Fully addicted and strung out. But I thought to myself, I got to go to this treatment. I'm trying to get out of all this trouble I'm in. I am going to show up in my nicest clothes. I'm talking khaki slacks, a button-up shirt. I'm going to clean up as nice as I can. And I'm going to go in there and they're all going to be like, this guy don't need treatment. Why is this guy even here?
That quick. It's just going to change their mind.
Right. I was like, they're going to meet me. I'm going to present myself in such a way that they're like, this guy, I don't even know why he's here. They're going to call my family. They're going to tell my family, this guy doesn't need treatment. He's amazing. He's like a great guy. And like, come get him. He doesn't need to be here.
He's good. You've made a
Right.
mistake.
And Jordan was with me the day he dropped me off. Was I not dressed in
Dude,
dress
dressed
church,
in
my
the
Sunday
nines.
best?
Dressed to the nines. Bro.
Dressed to the nines, right? And I get there and I start, for the first week I did that. I tucked my shirt in and all this stuff, wore a belt, all this stuff that was not required. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna do this, And then after a week or so, I realized that they knew I needed help. I quit trying to be perfect and then realized I really needed some help. So
they're like, all right.
I faked it for a good 2 weeks before I gave in. Was like, I'm here. They're not gonna send me home. Like,
We get it. You're an actor. You can dress up the part and everything.
yeah.
But
What's up, buddy?
He said, bro.
hello. Hello, Vanessa. Good morning.
Brock. That's Brock. That's right. This is the kid
Jack.
Reckless. How you doing, buddy? That's what you wish people would understand is like I didn't have anything when I was addicted, and then like look at this gorgeous like dime over there.
Hello.
Baby Ezra, right there, and then the kid Reckless.
Look at what has been created.
Oh, try to tell guys like us the program doesn't work.
Oh,
Get that out of here.
Jack, we need a slam dunk, dude.
Hold that. I'll take you up to the top. Ready? 1, 2, 3. He's going to the hoop. Oh! 1, 2, 3. He's going to the hoop.
Yay!
Oh!